did you hear about that? That upcoming CRISPR gene therapy training happening in December?
Oh no, I hadn't. What's the scoop on that?
Well, it's this 5-day, hands-on online training on CRISPR gene therapy, led by Dr. Shahul Hamid,
Oh,
who's an
okay.
expert in the field.
Dr. Hamid? The guy who's working on muscular dystrophy and sickle cell anemia?
Yeah, that's him. He's specialized in CRISPR-based gene therapy for those diseases,
Right.
and he's into mRNA therapeutics and AI-driven health tools.
Wow, that's impressive. So what's the training going to cover?
Oh, a whole bunch of stuff. They'll start with the fundamentals of CRISPR-Cas9 and gene editing, the basics. Then they'll dive into designing CRISPR constructs and optimizing them.
So kind of getting into the nitty-gritty of actually how to design and use CRISPR, right?
Exactly. And they'll cover gene editing techniques and applications, like gene knockouts, knock-ins, base editing, prime editing,
Right.
all that advanced stuff.
Base editing? Prime editing? Wait, what's the difference between those?
Well, base editing is like tweaking individual DNA bases without cutting the DNA strands, whereas prime editing is a newer technique that allows more precise edits, including insertions, deletions, and all types of point mutations.
Oh, that's fascinating. So they're covering all the latest stuff.
Yeah, and they also discuss delivery methods, clinical considerations, even ethical issues surrounding CRISPR.
Ethical issues? Yeah, that's really important, especially with germline editing concerns.
Exactly. And they'll look at current clinical trials and case studies, so it's not just
Right.
theory.
So, do participants get to do hands-on activities?
Absolutely. They have practical sessions using tools like benchling, CRISPR Prime,
nice.
and others.
Oh, benchling. I've used that before for gene cloning projects.
Yeah, and they'll also use tools like ChopChop, SnapGene,
Right.
and even BLAST for off-target analysis.
So it's really comprehensive then.
Exactly, and the goal is to prepare participants for real-world CRISPR applications.
Who's the target audience for this workshop?
Well, it's ideal for students, academicians, industry professionals, pretty much anyone interested in CRISPR gene editing.
That sounds fantastic. When is it happening again?
December 26th to 30th, 2024.
Just after Christmas, huh?
Yeah, perfect time to dive into some advanced biotech learning.
Yeah, and it's online, right? So people from anywhere can join in.
Exactly. They're using interactive online sessions with practical exercises.
Right. That's great. So who's hosting this again?
BDG Lifesciences, a bioinformatics company that's been around since 2010.
Oh yeah, I've heard of them. They're based in India, right?
Yep. And they're registered under the Ministry of MSME, Government of India.
Right.
They're leaders in bioinformatics training.
So they've got a solid background.
Definitely. And they were the first to launch a workshop on CRISPR-Cas9 in May 2017.
Wow. So they've been at the forefront of CRISPR education.
Exactly. And they've now authorized BBR Group Pty Ltd in Australia to operate their programs in Australia and New Zealand.
So it's really a global initiative.
Yep, and they focus on practical application, with participants working on their own computers with the software.
Right. That's a big plus. Hands-on experience is crucial.
Agreed. And they're even including sessions on troubleshooting, data analysis, and future directions in CRISPR gene therapy.
Yeah, that's important. It's one thing to learn how to do it when everything goes right, but knowing how to troubleshoot is invaluable.
Exactly. And they want participants to leave with the ability to apply CRISPR technology in real-world research and clinical applications.
Definitely. Sounds like an amazing opportunity.
And they mention that no prerequisites are needed, so it's accessible to a wide audience.
That's great. But, do you think an online format can really provide the same level of hands-on experience as in-person labs?
Well, that's a good point. But they seem to have structured it to be very interactive with live trainers and practical tasks. Plus, they share recordings so participants can review and practice as much as needed.
Yeah, I guess with today's technology, online learning can be just as effective if done right.
Exactly. And they have been in this space for 14 years, so they have a lot of experience in delivering quality online training.
That's reassuring.
And the certification at the end is also a nice addition.
Definitely. Something to add to the resume.
So, are you thinking about signing up?
I might just do that. I've been wanting to get deeper into CRISPR, and this seems like the perfect opportunity.
Same here. And the fact that they don't require any prerequisites is great.
Yeah, that's helpful for people from different backgrounds.
Yep. And they also mention that the program is suitable for undergrads, postgrads, PhD students, medical professionals, and industry folks.
Exactly. So it's quite inclusive?
And they emphasize that the trainers are experts with substantial knowledge in bioinformatics and CRISPR technology.
Right. That's crucial.
And you get to learn about the latest CRISPR techniques like epigenome editing and gene drives.
Mm-hmm. Oh, gene drives, that's like, influencing entire populations, right?
Exactly. It's a method to spread a particular genetic trait through a population.
Yeah, that's powerful, but also raises ethical concerns.
Yeah, and that's why they'll discuss ethical considerations during the workshop.
Right. That's good. So how does one register?
You just need to go to their website and click on the Register Now button and proceed from there.
Okay, sounds simple enough.
Yeah, and they have different fee categories depending on whether you're in India or outside.
Oh, that's thoughtful.
Definitely. So you in?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's sign up and maybe we can even collaborate on some projects after.
Yeah, that would be great. I've been meaning to apply CRISPR in some of my own research.
Exactly. Yeah, and with the hands-on experience we'll get, it'll be so much easier to implement.